Hello everyone, this is Mohammed from Python Ninja YouTube channel, and in this tutorial we will learn together how can we create a new file and write content to that file. In the previous tutorial we introduced together file content reading, and in this tutorial we are introducing file content writing. To write to a new file, we will use the context manager with open, okay, and the name of the file and the additional argument that we will add to that line, which is w, okay, which will be like this with open, okay. Then I will pass let us to use the path here, which will be nothing, and I will pass the path, okay. And for the content reading, we keep this empty without any argument, because the default in Python, okay, will consider file reading, okay. So it will read. If you want to read the whole text, you will use file.read. Please go back to the previous tutorial to check the different read mode from read and read line or read lines. So that was highlighted in the previous tutorial, and we didn't add any additional argument to the open statement, okay. And in this statement we will highlight how the method in which we will add a new argument. For example, in case if you want to write, you can add w, and this w will write to the text, okay, file in the location path, okay. Now we will highlight 7 cases in which we can use the additional argument to the open statement under the context manager, or even when we use like this, okay, like file equal open, okay, path, and then I can add additional argument as it, okay. So this is within the context manager, and this is like the normal file, open file in Python. And these 7 cases can show to us the arguments or the related argument that can be used within the open statement, okay. Now the default in Python is R, okay, which means that open the file in this path, okay, and the mode will be for reading, okay. So open the file for reading mode. Then we will have also, so if you pass this or you avoid passing this, Python will consider R, okay. Okay, there we will have also R plus. R plus, it will open the file in the reading mode, and if the file is not exist, it will create a new file, okay. So if the file does not exist, it will create a new file, okay. Now that is for reading mode. For W, it is open the file, but this file is already exist, okay, for writing mode, to add something new to that file, okay. Now we have also W plus, and in the W plus we will open the file, and in case of the file does not exist, please create a new file, okay, with the same name that is located with this path, okay. And we have A. For A, we use it to append to the file, okay. So we have file, we wrote something in that file, then we use A to append to what has written to that file. We have also A plus, in which we append, okay. And in the case of the file does not exist, please create a new file to me. We have also WB plus, in which we can open and create a binary formatted data to that file, and this is used for many machine learning models in which we transfer the models or the result of a training, okay, to binary format, and then later we can load that file, okay? So in this tutorial, we will identify the path first, okay? So the path will be, for example, for already created text. So we will have this one because we already created to that. We already created that file. So I want to like write this text. The text is hello. My name is Mohammed. Okay, and okay. Okay, still have here. And I want to open this file, which is text.txt, to write this sentence into it. I will use with open. I will open the path. I will use the additional argument because the file is already created. I will use W. In case if it's not created, I will use W plus as file. Okay, to have the same Python convention here. Otherwise, we can use F, and I will use only file dot write. Okay, file dot write. But what I will write, I will write the text. Okay, I can run, and without any error, I open the text and I will see here, hello, my name is Mohammed, written inside this text. Okay, so we now wrote to that file, hello, my name is Mohammed. One thing in your version of Python, if you pass W or W plus, okay, it will have the same result. So it will create a new file even without adding W plus. But these are the modes that are combined with the Python from the basic versions. And now, for example, some Python versions like 3.8, 3.10 and higher, it will not affect if you add W or W plus in case if you want to create a new file. For example, I have the path here, and in this path I will have test new. Test new is not created here and not created yet even. Okay, so I will create a new text file which is test underscore new, and I want to insert this text inside that file, and I will use W, not W plus, and it will create the file directly because I have a newer version of Python. So if I want to import to check the version of my Python, import OS, okay, os.system. I will have here Python, okay, minus version, okay, and I have 3.10. So because it's higher and higher than 3.10 and 3.8, it will consider W and W plus are the same. And we created a new text file here, and we wrote that text file. Okay. Now, if I want to change the text, okay, suppose, for example, I live in the Netherlands, okay, and I run this. If I will go to this text file, it will show that I live in the Netherlands, but it deleted the former text that I have, okay? So if I want to keep this former text that I have, okay, which is hello, my name is Mohammed, okay, then I will use append. Append will consider the formal text and it will append to that text. So, for example, let us append the new text data. For example, this is text 1, okay, and I will have another text 2, and this text 2 will be for example, I live in the Netherlands. Now we will face additional issue Okay, we will highlight this now. So we suppose we already wrote to that text, to that file. I will return text1 here. I will, so in the first case, I want to write to this file the text1, and I will also open the file again in append mode to append the text number 2. And we will see here I have the first line, will be written here, and we will also open the same file and append this text. The issue that we will face, that we will see the text will be written to the same line. We have the text, and the text is written to the same line, and because we should keep this space because the between the lines, and then we will have the space. But it is recommended to have your text separated using /n, and this /n will move the cursor to a new line. And when we run this, we will find that my text now has been separated into 2 lines and based on /n. So it's simple that to conclude the writing content file in Python is that we will use the context manager, as it. We will use file to try to write text, If you have already created a file or not created yet file, you can use W, And in case if you want to add a new text to already created file and contain text, you can use append, but keep in mind to use /n to separate the lines of text and keep your text organized. That's for Python file content writing for text representations, and see you next tutorial.